doing this video today to talk about the lack of communication from Fulton County schools and use them as a case study for what not to do in social media. My name is Montina Portis, and 3 of my children attend schools in Fulton County, and I will tell you, it has been a complete mess. Atlanta got snow, and I'm going to tell you, it's about 2 inches, and it's snow. Nobody cares that it snowed. It's like, okay, it's snow. We get it. But there was a lack of communication from the school's perspective. There were 100+ schools closed. We were one of the only districts that remained open. They released the children at 1:45. That was early release. The note that I received was at 1:45 p.m. and it was not from the school district. It was from the principal from my daughter's high school. Now at this time, my 2 daughters were already home. I have one that drives. She said, "Mom, I think I'm, a little nervous about driving the snow." She gets out early anyway, so she and her sister and a friend came home early. So then at that point, I'm thinking, man, the snow's starting to stick. Do I go get my son? But then I'm getting a note. Now, I used to be a middle school teacher. Now, typically, when we said school had early dismissal, the school buses were already lined up. So as a parent, I'm thinking, oh, well, 1:45 dismissal, they're going to exit school, get right on the bus. That did not occur. At my son's elementary, only 2 of the buses were released. 3 at the time that I called around 4 or 5 p.m. His normal bus arrival time is close to 3 o'clock. Okay, so I've been communicating. They had sent a couple messages. Again, the school principals at this time are communicating nothing from Fulton County schools. So, 6 hours later, a neighbor was actually able to pick up my son and a couple of kids from our neighborhood. My husband, a neighborhood friend, and I tried to get out to get him. We sat for almost an hour, and we weren't even a quarter of a mile from our house. It was a mess, but that's not it. I mean, a lot of things occurred again with the snow, but I want to use their Facebook and Twitter as a really a case example of what not to do on social media. So you're looking at their Facebook page, and this is their official site. So 20 minutes ago, they finally said something, but I tell you what, when they were communicating with the parents, 17 hours ago, they just said simple things, Fulton County schools, when they would be closed again. Then you had 200 comments, 155 shares. 18 hours, they said winter delays. Parents are asked to pick up their children. Then you had, the weather patterns. The thing that they did not do is they never communicated with parents. When you go through all of the comments, no communication. Now let me give you an idea. Many of the children spent the night at the schools. The buses were stuck. People didn't have transportation numbers to get in touch with anyone. There were no updates. Look at this. Bad fail. Epic fail. You are on social media. It is not a one-way street. It is a 2-way street. To communicate with your community, to engage. This is ridiculous. If you have a Facebook page, and you're running any type of business, people are on social media. It's real time. They want updates. Maybe you can't get to them within that hour. But I tell you what, I coached with someone that taught me within every hour, you can spend 5 minutes on Facebook responding. This is a school district. They should have a team of people here responding to parents. People talking about, they walk to my house, wow, we're so sorry to hear that this happened. Our apologies, nothing, there were no kudos to teachers. I left a comment and said, look, you could at least say thank you to the teachers. You could at least say, what's going on right now? Thank you to the bus drivers. There was absolutely nothing. Epic fail. It is now, at the time of this video, almost 11 a.m. and just 22 minutes ago, they finally said, parents, thanks for your patience. Then on the Twitter, the same thing, auto posting from Facebook instead of being here and interacting. Who is running the social media marketing and the communication for Fulton County schools? Because whoever it is needs to be fired. This is not how you run your Twitter, guys. This is not how you communicate with your people. This is not a great example. So don't do this in your social media. Gary Vaynerchuk, Sandy Krakowski, get with people that can teach you social media. Facebook tips, strategies, everything that you need, because if you're in business and you're going to treat your people like this, this is a school, where else are we going to go? But I tell you what, this was any other type of business, people would run far away. So within your business, you want to make sure that you're communicating. You want to make sure that you have something here, your gratitude, even this right here. There should have been updates throughout the day about the buses, about the schools, transportation numbers, and there should have been responses. There is nothing here communicating. I mean, you have people that walk, children that walk miles. My son's a 9-year-old, didn't get home for 6 hours. We saw dozens and dozens of people walking home. Nothing about notification of anything going on for National Guard, the children that were left behind that had special needs, that still spent the night at the schools. So I will tell you, as a parent within this district, it is a total fail, completely frustrated. Again, not because of the snow. It's snow. Because of the lack of communication on the part of the school board, part of the administration, the superintendent. It's like there was just a lack of any type of empathy at all. I mean, you have teachers that are spending the night away from their families. They're coming on and making posts on Facebook, and there's nothing being communicated. Absolutely ridiculous. Also, with the lack of communication comes from the superintendent of the school district, Dr. Robert Avosa, and there was just a lack of communication, even on his Twitter. I mean, he's tweeting out here 15 hours ago, so we have January 24th, 15 hours ago. I mean, nothing out for the parents, for the students. Hey, you know what? We are so sorry that you had to walk home miles in the snow. A little girl in our neighborhood, well, she's a high schooler, but she's still a little girl because she's small. She walked home. It took her almost 4 hours from the high school. Ridiculous. So this is my viewpoint, and just really communicating that, we're frustrated. Yeah, some people say you could have kept your kids home. Okay, we know that. But if the schools are open, we want to send them to get their education. And I tell you what, major fail, Fulton County Schools. My name is Montina Portis, and once again, Fulton County Schools, I hope that you either fire your social media marketing and communications director or get them some proper training so that they know what to do, how to communicate, and how to engage with the parents in your community online. Social media is not going away, and you could have handled this so much better. I hope that in the future you do. Thanks for watching.